welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. In the last one, we just sort of cleared through the route just outside of the freaking Four-Tree City. That is the name of it. And now we've got a lot of things that we could do, but first we're gonna talk to Steve, who can't even catch a Lotad. How pathetic. I can't believe I ever gave this guy my number. There are some real losers in my life. But yeah, there's a ton to do. We could go to Mount Pyre, we could go to the Safari Zone, we could slow down our lives by encountering this useless Shuppet, which is reminding me to turn on turbo mode. But yeah, whoops. Didn't mean to do that, can you tell? There is quite a bit of different options, but it's all going to sort of lead to leveling up our Pokemon, expanding our team's capabilities. Good catch there. Really rocking it with the commentary today. Just so that we can get ready to pocket that 6th gym badge, because it has been quite a while since we've gotten one of those bad boys. So yeah, looks like we've got a breeder to fight who is perfect. I'm gonna start with the trainers, and then I think I'm going to go just south of Mount Pyre, pick up a quick TM, fight some quick trainers, and then after that we can check out the Safari Zone, which is always a fun place for Nuzlocks. I've personally liked to make it my little treat to count every different zone of the Safari Zone as a new area, so like every subset. And I feel like that makes it a lot of fun. You can catch a lot of Pokemon potentially, and we'll see if we get any other cool backups, because I've had quite a bit of time to ponder this playthrough in between sessions, and I think it would be cool if I maybe retired Oval, because Dustox can only take you so far in the game. I think she's about reaching her limit, and I also slightly broke her moveset. No big deal, but it's not as good as it could be. So I'm considering, after I get RF and Y2E22 all the way up, just bringing Half Moon or someone on, because and Altaria would be cool. I know I've said many times that it wouldn't be worth it, but my perspectives have expanded, my ideas have become more inclusive over time, as happens when a young man goes to post-secondary education. Post-secondary institution, you don't go to education. For now, we literally just have some fun chill times ahead, which is cool. In my life, I guess we can talk about that as soon as I figure it out. Okay, fighting does not resist steel, we're good. I had a pretty good week in between this and the last recording session. Got out into the fresh air to do some manual labor because a friend of mine, his mom just moved, and he was looking for some help creating what he described as a rock wall, but what I think is more accurately just a small barrier of rocks in the new yard. So they got it from another family, actually, which veteran Not-Two fans, I'm talking day oneers, would remember from the Solstice Story video. If you want to utterly embarrass me, go ahead and look up that animation from 2016 about my friend and I hitting on girls when we were 14. It's a real good time. We were almost 15. We were very big boys, but that's one of the cringiest things of mine that has survived on the internet. But every time I bring it up around someone, and they force me to watch it with them, they say it's hilarious. They say it's good work, which I have some doubts about, but I won't question fans. That story took place here. It was a solstice party. They did annual solstice parties, where they would celebrate the coming winter on the shortest day of the year by putting on a bonfire ceremony, where you will take a piece of flash paper and imbue it with your sorrows or your worries or whatever you want to set free in that year, that season, and you throw it into the flames. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. They have a trampoline in the backyard, so that was always fun when I was little. But those people just moved, and the wife of the couple, her sister is my friend's mom, and she is taking the house over now that they have moved out. And her decoration involves some cheap labor from her son and his friends. So it was just the two of us, but we got together, moved some rocks around. It was good to get some like productive exercise, that wasn't just me working out in my bedroom. I was wearing a mask the whole time for safety purposes. I feel like there's gotta be something in here, right? Like, I'm just gonna check every space super paranoidly, because there's no way that they would have made this. Here we go. Excuse me, that's just my casually obsessive behavior. But yeah, I moved around some rocks wearing a mask. It was super hot in there, as you could imagine. And I had a pretty good time. It was nice to catch up with him, nice to actually like be physically near another human being who's not my family, and I know, we're not doing that right now for a reason, but I felt safe enough, and if 2 weeks from now I manifest symptoms, I'll know why. Cool, thanks, cool trainer Marcel. Super cool trainer of you to do that. But I had a lot of fun with that. And then my back was super sore for the next 2 days because my rock lifting form, believe it or not, is subpar. Ooh, this shifter is going straight down to a silver one. Boom. But yeah, it was just nice to do something different. And then, kind of on that note, my girlfriend and I started a Minecraft world. We totally ripped off my sister and her boyfriend in doing that. Jesus Christ, a max revive just laying out around here? That's crazy. But that was pretty neat. We played for about 2 hours and already have a house built and a farm ready and like full iron gear and armor. So I really like the way that it's turning out. If you and your significant other are looking for something to do in these challenging and extraordinary times, I highly recommend getting a free trial of Minecraft Realms and just playing the shit out of that for a while, because it's like my sister was talking about how it's kind of like the domestic fantasy that we're all kind of longing for right now, where like we can start a life together and like go on adventures. It's been a great time, and look at that, we're in Lily Cove City. So much to do around here. I'll more fully flesh this place out later. But the main thing, there's a department store that I'm not going to go to just yet because that requires fighting May. But is this the move to leader's house? That's a motel, alright. Didn't know that was a thing. Here's the fan club. Maybe it's this random abode. No, there's someone in here who can make it so that Meyer doesn't have to know cut anymore. And I am greatly looking forward to that moment. So let me just find him. I think I've walked in on like a cult meeting in here. Yeah, quadruplets are just playing together. Here's probably it. Yes. Hello. All right, make Meyer forget cut. Yes. Ugh, perfect. All right, so now Meyer has room to be like a capable fighter. And this guy and his Kecleon are going to teach us a lesson about friendship, but I'm not going to listen. Here's an art dealer. Okay. So Lily Cove is a place of high culture, which we will more fully expand now. But now that Meyer no longer has that egregious move in her set, I am considering teaching her... Yeah, Toxic. Yeah. Absolutely. Because she's... Well, okay. Let me make sure that she's, like, the tankiest thing on our team right now, because you want a Toxicer... a Toxicer that can really take hits and drag things out to their death. 85-92, brilliant. Yeah, that's... She has surpassed Oval as Team Tank, so we're going to pass this on to her in a sign of faith that she will not die. And as soon as we're done training for the gym, we're also going to give Tap Ice Beam, so that he can take down a pretty scary Altaria, an Alscaria, if you will. The main thing on Winona's team that I'm worried about is her dragon bird that causes earthquakes. That thing is unsettling to me. You can guess why that might be. Also, new route, but we've already caught everything, so who cares? I think earthquake would really mess up everything on my team except for tap. So that might not be true. I think, yeah, Mire and Oval would be fine too, but they're bad against flying types. So giving him Ice Beam would be perfect coverage for my boy. So that's going to be helpful. And now we just got Giga Drain from this woman, so we're going to go ahead and teach that to Mire instead of Absorb, because Absorb is bad, Giga Drain is good, as you can clearly tell there. So yeah, we just made Mire a way better Pokemon. And ironically, we can't get behind those cut trees. But we can fight these ghosty girls. I don't know, one of them's Collector Ed, my bad. But yeah, I was looking up this area because it has Giga Drain, and I found out that behind that cut bush in Ruby and Sapphire is a rare candy. And an Emerald is a double battle, and if that doesn't sum up just Emerald's general attitude towards the player, I really don't know what does. Like, it is such a fuck you thing to in one game get like a super cool treat that'll make your party like instantly more powerful and let you progress quickly in the game, and in Ruby and Sapphire, in Ruby and Sapphire is that, and in Emerald it's just screw you. here's a particularly difficult challenge for you. But it looks like, yeah, those cut bushes aren't actually exclusive. And is this a new route? Shoot, I really need to pay better attention to this. I think it is. I think this is technically the route where I first saw the Tentacool, and that was not doable for me. So I guess we'll have Mire mess this thing up after getting swaggered. Alright, well, if you can take a boosted acid, then you're cool to hang with me, bro. By which I mean you can get on my team. Ooh, perfect, and we're gone. Alright. No catch here no matter what. But we do get Lepa Berries. How sweet is that? How cool and fresh and hip and jive and dozer. I don't know where I'm going. Just with that sentence. Nice, but there's a Super Repel. Here's an Elixir. Nothing there. Alright. Out of my way, Mightyena. You intimidating me. And I think, what, was that the cool trainer music? Yeah, look at Wendy's green hair. She's definitely a cool trainer. Alright, Mawile is a steel type, which I do not have good moves for on RF. That's fine, Y2E2 can totally take it. Provided that it doesn't destroy me with a magical attack after crying at me like that. I really wish Spot would get a better fire move than Ember. I can't really complain because we're rocking Earthquake right now, but it would be nice to have more than a 40 power move, even though that does seem to be really doing the trick. Alright, and this Pelipper is going to up and kill me. So we are going straight back into Y2E2. And I bet I can end this thing's entire career with a Shockwave. Yep, there it goes. Nice and easy. Yes, I have a big collection of gym badges. That's not the only thing, that's never mind. Oh man, this guy's got like a whole team. That's quite a bit. This trainer, he is cool. I don't know, Y2E2's already at a little over half health. And yeah, this Trapinch, he knows what to switch into. He knows which moves are the good moves. Oh, Dig, is that right? I think Surf might actually hit him. Nope. I was thinking of something else. I think Magnitude. Yeah, Magnitude hits Digging Pokemon, and Earthquake might too. God, he knows all the type matchups. He's keeping me on my toes. right, but we saw how... Okay, yep, look at you double teaming all over the block. Sometimes I say these words, and they're not the ones that I commissioned, you know? Like, that's not what I requested to say, but nonetheless, here we are. We will let Tap take care of it, because I realize the Pokemon I'm supposed to be training up right now would benefit from this, but I'm just enjoying what a cool team I have right now. Oh, look at Oval learning Toxic. Sure, I've never touched light screen in my life. Go for it. Now you can poison people too. Well, it's a good thing I didn't give her the TM then. That would have been a complete waste. Alright, what do we got in this sector? Alright, that's a completely irreversible portal back to where I was, but it looks like I have no other choice. Okay. Damn it, and there was an item there. Alright. Well, yeah, Steve... You're a real great trainer, all right? I can clearly tell that by the everything about you. So now here's the thing: I need to make my way all the way back up to where I was, and because I don't have a Pokemon on me that can fly, I'm stuck here. Dustox can't learn Fly, can it? That would be wild if I could just ride around on my giant moth. Yeah, no. We are just gonna storm through here, and it's gonna go a lot faster when I don't have to fight everyone. God, isn't life so much easier without conflict? Here we are, back in Fortree. Gonna go ahead and heal up. I kind of want to get that item, I'll be honest. So I think we're gonna head back to where we were and pick up there next time. Thanks for tuning in.